Hey guys, so I want to go over the Prismatic surprise box and the current data we have on the singles and the pricing and all that. It's been quite a bit of time since this was released, and now we finally have a little more data we can go with. It's been kind of a new, different sort of product than we're used to, where it has some randomization card, has EVs, and so I'm just going to go into that. I think the most interesting thing is the PSA data, which is showing that these things are a little difficult to grade. Um, and also like I'm recording out of my normal schedule because that's what they do today. So this is being pre-recorded the day before because I don't have access to tomorrow's data yet. Um, but yeah, so I'm not a singles expert, but I'm just gonna go through at least the data that everyone can see, so you don't have to be an expert to look at this. But as far as I can tell, these are the grading numbers for PSA for the surprise box promos. Um, it's a relatively small sample size, only about 25 to 30 cards per EV, except for the Umbreon, which has 100, which isn't surprising because it has the most bang for your buck. Um, but it looks like the rates are approximately for a 10 or approximately like 50%, maybe like 25 to 50%, depending on the card. I didn't like punch in the direct numbers, but you can kind of see it like over here. The 7 out of 28 tens is one fourth. 7 out of 25 is about like a third, a little bit of a third. So it's like this is about half. 9 out of 22. This is about half. 12 out of 25. This is about third. Jolteon. So it's about 33%. So probably like more like 33% to 50%. This is about half. The Espeon. This is about a third. Sylveon's about 33%. The Umbreon, I feel like the Umbreons probably might be a little skewed or not. I'm not really sure, but like more people are probably just sending Umbreons and just taking the risk. Just hoping for that time, but that's it's like 40%. And then the EV is about a little more than a third, actually a little less than a third. But you're seeing how like definitely like for some of the cards there might be more opportunities than others, because some of them will be more naturally hard to grade. But we're definitely not seeing like mostly tens very easy to grade card, which means that the value of the cards are more, because it's just harder. Like there's more potential economic value, and yeah, as I look at um, just the sold listings of PSA 10. Um, so I'm just gonna confirm that they're PSA 10 by doing Control F because eBay's not perfect. But you'll see like several $100 cards, and I'll go to the raw singles in a sec. But most of the raw singles are still selling for about like let's say $25, except for the Umbreon, which is probably more like 60 to 80. So like if this is a 25 $30 card, it's selling for 680 here. This is like let's say even at worst, it's a $100 card raw. It's selling for 450 or 460, 460. This one's selling a little less. This is about 300. And I have noticed that the prices of these things have gone up recently, I feel like. So this is 400. This is about 200. This is 200. So even 200 is like, let's see, if the price is 30 for the card, that's like six to seven times the investment. It's 500. This is like a lower one. This is pretty low. I think it's because it's a bid or whatever, but it's 132. You see some more 500, 600s. There's 800, 500. I want to see if there's any like really low ones. Um, this is not a PSA card. This is a PSA 9. Um, Over here you get like other cards, PSA 9s. But yeah, these are the PSA 10s, and they're selling pretty expensively. And then now the other question is like, what about the PSA 9s? The PSA 9s, I'm just gonna make sure. So the Umbreon, it's only like okay. So this is why I kind of see like the PSA tons are definitely like super bang for your buck. If you open a surprise box right now and you pulled an Umbreon and this PSA 10 you submitted it, great for you. Like that's the best bang for your buck. PSA nines, the way that this usually works, as far as I know, is that the PSA nines aren't always worth that much more than the raw card. Um, and yeah, like over here you see a Sleepyon. If it's like $30 card, if you have the grading fee, it's usually $15. So you don't really make a profit. Um, so like I'm seeing that for some of the PSA 9 cards, like you're not really making money. You're kind of losing money. You're losing time. But yeah, this $40 card, PSA 9, if it's like usually $30, you're kind of losing money, or breaking even. So as kind of normal, a lot of the PSA 9s are not selling as well. And yeah, these aren't like top chasers or anything. And The way I kind of compare this, I've seen this before, is I look at this Squirtle from Stellar Crown. It's a pretty popular card. Um, but you look at here ungraded, it's 60 um, $65. A PSA 9 is $86, and then grading fees usually $15 to $20. So there's no real like arbitrage opportunity unless you get PSA 10. So it seems like the market is already starting to figure this out. PSA 9s are being priced kind of appropriately. Just go over the prices so of things. So surprise box, it's $75 right now. Kind of makes sense because it's usually $75 to $80. It's kind of the at least like expected price because promo's worth at least $25. The four packs are worth at least about like $13 each, so that's like four packs for about $52 plus $25. That's about like 75 $77. So surprise boxes are kind of being priced on the value, and yeah, I guess like, and honestly, I'm not really excited to have one of these. They're kind of play looking cards, so I feel like the main reason these will go up is that prismatic surprise boxes will go up, is that prismatic packs go up, which they probably will, um, or the or it's because of just the value of the PSA tens. Because sometimes the difference between the Squirtle and those these prismatic cards is that um, this is a four times multiplication for the PSA 10. Like if you get lucky, you times four your investment. Versus for some of these other cards, it's more like times six, times seven, maybe times 10. Times that might be a little too much, but you see like there's a little more opportunity there. And also, if you have a way to open surprise boxes or to source surprise box cards at a low cost, so you can expect the cards or whatever, or get rid of them, or because like this is what I'm thinking of. Like, let's say you run a rubber chip, you open surprise box, you sell the packs for so you know got your pack money back, and you basically bought the promo. If you can get rid of the promo, even if like the raw it doesn't look like a 10, then like you kind of like break even. And then if you are good at inspecting, you can look for the tens. And yeah, some people are actually pretty good at inspecting PSA tens, but it kind of varies on the grader. I'm probably stepping out of my knowledge of like singles and stuff, but yeah, the just to go through some of the pricings, like these sold listings. So I see Umbreon selling for like it's about 80. This is about 75. Um, this is that's a PSA card. This is about 70. This is about 90. So I see it like 70 to 90 most of the time. Um, this is the Flareon. I see like 21, 24, 21, 20. Actually, that's really expensive with the shipping. This is about 20. Um, The Jolteon, I see that's pretty expensive with the shipping. That would be like 36. Really expensive with the shipping. That's like 40. This is like 25. This is like 22. So you see, like they're all a lot of them are around like they're not usually below $20 even after with shipping after that. Vaporeon, you see this is really expensive with shipping. That'd be like $50. This is kind of cheap. It's like $20. Um, Espeon, same thing. Um, what is this? Leafeon, kind of seeing similar numbers. Um, Sylveon, kind of seeing similar things. It's like 25. Um, the shipping is really expensive, apparently. Um, and yeah, so yeah, there's an opportunity for surprise boxes, especially with the prismatic craze. If these prices ever go down, which they probably will at some point, because eventually there'll be enough people grading these. But right now, there's only so many on the market, and like there's literally only like this many graded. I don't know how fast PSA updates the. I feel like they don't update it like fast enough. Um, like I get the feeling on eBay, like, or I might be able to find like enough sellers who surpass this number. Um, but yeah, that's kind of look on the PSA market for surprise boxes. I don't really want to like overstand any more than I have. Seems like they're not the easiest thing to grade. It's at least like it's like 33 to 50% grading rate for a 10. Um, and the tens are very expensive. The nines are not too far away from the the raw price, and surprise boxes are kind of priced appropriately as the four packs and the promo. All right, that's it for today's video. Thanks, guys. Bye.